Hi, my name is Alison Lawrence and I'm with SIEGE, the student group here. We are Students for Social, Economic, and Environmental Justice. We are based out of Big Sky High School. I, like all of you, am very concerned about the massive extraction of coal in eastern Montana. But since I'm a pleasant, undisruptive citizen, I'm going to comply with Brian Schweitzer's request to only talk about coal and not go off topic. This 30-year process is going to supply jobs for only half of one generation, but is promising to stimulate the entire economy. So for 30 years, human beings can work in incredibly dangerous, dirty jobs, which will vanish with the coal. But I apologize, because unemployed people are not coal and should therefore be dismissed. Land is sacred and must be protected because trees have no lungs, flowers have no vocal cords. The quiet benefits we receive from these plants will be removed. A precious and sustainable resource will be stripped to gain temporary wealth and permanent damage to the atmosphere. But I apologize again because our earth is not coal and should therefore be dismissed. Montana is a place of beauty and much of our state revenue is from tourists visiting our magnificent state. So in order to keep Montana in the black, we are destroying acres upon acres of land with no foreseeable plans for sufficient reparations. Vast plains with wildflowers and native grasses are going to be squelched by barren rock and giant pits, along with the waste of harmful machines and carcinogenic slurry. But I apologize once again because preservation of priceless property is not coal and should therefore be dismissed. On top of that, Montana is not receiving the dirty power of coal. All 1.3 tons of coal could be shipped to China, providing power to them at our expense. 2.5 billion tons of carbon dioxide will be pumped into the air and we profit from none of it. Why are we putting band-aids on our national debt instead of working towards a plan to keep Montana sustainable? But I apologize because air pollution and only negative effects, save for the iPods we purchased from sweatshops, is not coal and should therefore be dismissed. The removal of coal in the natural aquifer of eastern Montana will pollute the groundwater, vital to irrigation and wildlife. Their life source will be polluted and undrinkable. But water as life is not coal and should therefore be dismissed. We were told as children to protect our Mother Earth, regardless of our races, religions, or creeds. And yet now the powerful people of the world are trying to find clever ways of raping her in broad daylight, without our sisters and brothers noticing. We continue to dismiss her and sell her out. Eventually, she will forsake us. Why are we rushing headlong towards an orphanage when there is no foster planet willing to take 6 billion spoiled brats? But our futures are not coal and should therefore be dismissed. Thank you.